So, I love Pokemon, always have and always will. It's pretty much my favorite Nintendo franchise ever since I was a kid. Every time a new game came up, I was up and jumping because for me, a new game came up. That's Pokemon for you, adventure and joyful memories. Now, with the 7th generation of our beloved Pokemon monsters announced and trailer revealed in our new region and okay, so many information is revealed. Oh my gosh, so many. Scratch that from the list, really. Do you know how many times I have to rewrite this script from new information coming? It's unbearable. I had so many ideas that have already been confirmed. Oh well. Anyways, luckily the fandom has opened their arms and turned back to the excited young Pokemon trainers that waited for the new adventure to begin. I'm glad I live now in the time where loyal fans embrace a new generation coming back, because back with generation 5 and 6, heck, maybe anything besides the original generation, people seem to groan, and when new Pokemon came, like they didn't even want the game to grow. Well, there's still those people around, but fortunately I've seen the majority of people to be happy for these new couple of games to come. Now, with each new generation, new things are added to make every one of them special. Now, this isn't a top 10 list, so the things in the list aren't in any specific order of importance. Also, I don't expect everything here to appear in the game. I'm not desperate, guys. This is just for fun. So here's my list of 10 important things I want for the new Pokemon games. I won't mention the obvious like new Mega Evolutions, but I will talk about stuff I love about the old games and want to return, as well as new things I think could make the whole experience more enjoyable. So enough, let's get started. Okay, you start up your game, sit through the intro until you receive your first Pokemon. You battle your rival or save the professor from a very low level Pokemon. Seriously, Bert? Why? It's Pachina! Oh my gosh! Okay, and all it's nice and dandy walk into your event, but if you just got your new Pokemon, why walk with it locked inside this Pokemon? Bring that cuddly ball of destruction out! That's right, I want Pokemon to come back to play like this Soul Silver and Heart Gold games that let you walk alongside your Pokemon. It made you connect with them much better, in my opinion. As you constantly look back to check on them, and they smiled or found new items or simply look plain cute walking behind you. Now with the 3D graphics, they should totally bring that feature back. Let me walk my metaphorical representation of the devil in the park, dang it! You know what else is coming soon? The Olympics! So why not bring the Pokethon back? With 3D graphics, the minigames will be so much more fun and challenging. I'm ready to train out my team to go for the Golden Glory! Yeah! I was thinking if I should say this or the Pokemon contents, but Auras already did sell. Still, it would be great that they brought that back too. Who knows? Or maybe a completely new competition event. If we're going the route of inspired real-life athletic competitions, why not bring a sports tournament like the World Cup or something completely original, as long as the traits of the Pokemon and bonds with the trainer are in play. No matter the competition, my team will succeed with its fighting spirit. Seriously, go wild, Game Freak. I talked about the World Cup because that's the biggest athletic competition spectated by any country, and it's also part of my culture. And cultures take a big role in every generation of Pokemon, as each region is inspired of some mostly specific area, continent, or country. As we see, the Alola region is now inspired by Hawaii, obviously, and maybe some other areas too. We still don't know yet, but it will be cool if some of the gyms are based on actual locations from Hawaii. Sometimes the Pokemon living in these inspired areas are not specifically from that country, so you can still have Pokemon inspired from other different cultures. Many Pokemon are inspired by many different mythological creatures, so let's bring that back. There's many things to get from, like Quetzalcoatl or Chupacabra, Diablicos, La Llorona, Torivieja, stuff like that. It'll be great to see that, as I love looking at the design, the backstory of what inspired this design of Pokemon. You will be surprised when you Google your favorite Pokemon and see what it was inspired of. By the way, the creepiest mythological creature is Mawile. Ugh. Still think it's cute though. Okay, it's kind of sort of maybe probably confirmed that there's a character customization in new games. Man, it was so cool that I could choose how to look like in the beginning of the game on X and Y, and even cooler that I could change colors in hairstyle and eye color later on, though no red eye option. Come on, let me be the TheRickMaster. Still, it was great that I finally had something to use my money on besides hundreds of repels and Pokeballs. It was almost my favorite addition to the 6th generation, and I really don't want it to be a 6th gen only like in Auras that it was not included. So let's bring it back, and what's better, add more options like facial features, more eye and hair color options, hairstyle options, and clothing. Please give me a red hoodie. There is only in the girl version. And yes, I take my customization options very seriously. On that topic, can I ask why the male trainers have significantly less options of clothing than the girls? Seriously, look it up in the Cerebi.net, and man, do we really get the short end of the stick in customizations. Come on, Game Freak, I like beating up bad guys and grinding for shinies in style. One of the coolest things an adventure game can do is give you a higher standard in your abilities, making you want to become stronger all the time. A way Pokemon does this is by implementing you a rival that randomly appears throughout your journey to test your skills and make the jerk choice to letting you pick first your starter so they can pick the starter that counters yours. So obviously each time you meet your new rival, you want to know a little bit more about him or her. Some games did a great job fleshing out our backstory and growth of the rival character like Silver, but in some games they are just there to look pretty and make memories, I guess? I kid. But seriously, characters really influence the enjoyment of the game, and I will love that the character of the rival to be more fleshed out in the future games. Hopefully one that doesn't challenge me right after I went through a horrendous cave of Zubats of strong Pokemon that killed half of my team. I don't know what to do. I wasn't ready. Why do you do this to me? Now what's battle? Battle? You mean the thrill of battle? What a beautiful thing. Okay, let's chill for a second. Battles are the foundation of Pokemon games. Each generation brings some new changes, balances, sometimes we're lucky new game modes, and the last one brought a new type. The first game mode was obviously the simple single battles, and then came double battles, team battles, triple battles, and rotation battles. Each edition brings a new challenge or strategic gimmick to the game. It seems to skip a generation each time, and the last couple were the 5th generation, so we're right in time for a new way to kick your friend's butt. And oh man, we got it in the multiplayer free-for-all that I wanted to talk about, the thing I wanted, but was later confirmed, so I don't have to talk about it anymore. We're talking about it right now. Yeah. Still, I got a few ideas. One game mode could be a theme type battle of only using a specific type of Pokemon. Another game mode could be using an already established team, randomized or organized strategically for you to use, kinda like the option Pokemon Showdown has. One last really cool option that could be inspired on Digimon where you could use one Pokemon, that's right, gladiator style, but here's the catch, you have double the moves. I know, it sounds very unorthodox, but imagine being able to put 8 moves on a Pokemon. The possibilities are endless. More space for stat moves, special moves, physical moves, go crazy on the battlefield. You know what needs to exist? A multiplayer hub. Yeah, the DS games sorta have that, but you couldn't do much in besides saying hi in the standard battle and trade. There should be space where you can just hang out with your friends, have some funny emotes to interact with, or even let someone visit your world. Now, if you need to make sense of how that is possible in the Pokemon world, well, just say the legendary that can travel through space-time, it got you there. Now, if only those existed. In the older generations, hard skills were usually the items you used to trade to the guy that helps you with Pokemon relearn moves, and man, was it a pain to get those. 50% chance drop, more like 25% chance drop. Make the challenge to get them more fun instead of, you know, fishing or just make a new way to relearn the moves. By the looks of the new trailer, the 3DS can handle the full body models and more movement in the character interactions. So if it can do that, you know what else it could do? Travel back to other regions. If my guess is correct, then trading with old generations won't be as simple as before, so a way to get older generation Pokemon can be more accessible without the need to trade. Or the pesky Pokemon bank that I don't have. Why? But also, you should totally do like the old generations did and battle old gym leaders. Now, including all 7 regions is probably a stretch of a goal, but hey, I'll be satisfied with 1. Traveling into other regions sounds fun, but what's more interesting than that? Interdimensional travels! Okay, hear me out. Pokemon Platinum is maybe probably my favorite Pokemon game, and Sinnoh is kind of my favorite region too. So when I saw that you could travel to the distortion world and how cool it was walking on different gravity levels and stuff, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I think a lot of things are the coolest thing ever. The new legendaries look like they can do some sick stuff, so traveling to new lands should be pretty interesting. After flying above the regions on Latios, you're gonna need to step it up, Game Freak. Well, those are my simple ideas. Don't take them too seriously, cause surely I don't. Okay, maybe a little, please make this game real. But regardless of what's on the finished game, I will happily play it as I always have, because I'm sure we'll have the #1 thing it needs to have. Fun. Well, that's it for me. See you around, trainers, and go catch 'em all.